Welcome back to the Warrior Parent Podcast. We are going to be doing the second part of our two-part podcast on cancer. If you didn't hear last week, go back and listen to it because it kind of intros the whole thing that we're still talking about today. But trigger warning again to anyone who might be going through this, have already been through this. We're going to talk about some hard things, but important things. And we're going to hopefully share some helpful things for you as you walk through this. And we're going to finish up today with something that hopefully will be very useful for you, a tool to walk through it.
Yeah. So as you know, I've been given the cancer diagnosis, and Marci's been super helpful for me in all of this. And the little piece at the end is a spiritual mind treatment for not only myself, but for anybody who may have a diagnosis, who may be just having a difficult time with the world spinning around half mad right now. So anyway, everybody listen in, and hopefully you can watch both parts.
The world is a lot right now. Are you feeling it? We all need new tools to help us walk through the chaos with grace, ease, and compassion for each other and for ourselves. In this podcast, you'll hear from parents, educators, and other experts who can bring perspective to the monumental job of parenting. It's time to level up and be warriors for our kids and our communities. This is the Warrior Parent Podcast. I'm Marci Mitchell.
And I'm Debbie DiManno. As parents, we understand that it really does take a village to raise our kids. We hope that this podcast serves to create and support that community for you. Join us as we discuss and practice our core tools, which are proven mind-body techniques that can be used by anyone to improve your life on a daily basis. Yeah, and then the other piece of this, we can go on for days about this, is just, the whole healthcare system in general, right?
Yeah,
and
debacle might be a good word for that in America.
Woo! Yeah, that might be even an understatement. But I feel so lucky. I have amazing health insurance and whatever, and I'm pretty sure half of those people that are there do not. I can tell by the clothes they're wearing and the taxi that brought them there, right? They don't have it. And you think about, I don't have that pressure, right? I don't have that pressure of, oh my God.
Exactly. Just one more thing, right?
I can't go to that appointment. I can't afford it. I can't pay the bills right now. Woo! Imagine layering that on top of something already so big.
Right. And
you think that's going to help somebody heal.
No, right. Because we know the stress is feeding, if anything, it's feeding the illness, the disease. The disease is coming from that lack of ease. And you can't have ease if you don't have ease when you have cancer diagnosis. But then if it's like, well, wait, can I even pay for this medication? Am I going to go bankrupt? Which is what happens to, I don't know what the statistic is.
500,000 people a year in the US. 500,000. I looked it up. 500,000 are losing their homes. Yeah.
Because they got sick.
Yep.
And so we need to wake the fuck up about this, because this is so unacceptable in one of the richest countries in the world. And it is a choice. This is one of the things that we have to understand, is that we make choices. Our government makes choices. The representatives that we elect make choices for us about where does the money go. Does it go to tax breaks for billionaires? Does it go to a reflecting pool fiasco? Does it go to, arches or other things? Or does it go to serving people? Your taxes are meant to support you as a human being and us as a society. And so things like roads, police force, firefighters are going to come if your house is on fire, bridges that don't fall into the ocean or into the river, and medical care, so that when you get sick, you have some more, and also so that you can be more like Debbie and take care of yourself proactively. Doesn't guarantee you're not going to get sick, but it oh my God, does it hugely, it makes your
Right.
odds so much better if you can go to
Yeah.
appointments, if you can get the screenings, if you can eat the healthy foods. Like, so we know there's a lot of Americans who don't have access to healthy foods, to fruits and vegetables. They live in, they call them food deserts, where there's no access, like within the neighborhood, to go get some produce or something. Like, it's
Yeah.
only boxed, prepared foods that we know lead
Yeah.
to less healthy human beings.
You
So
know,
all of these things.
yeah, I'm once again reminded as I just got back from Spain and
Mm,
Portugal, and we normally go to Italy every year, and every time I come home, I'm feeling amazing while I'm there. I'm walking 20,000 steps a day. The fruit actually has some flavor. I can tell the watermelon from an apple, like, right?
yeah.
The fruit tastes like real fruit. The vegetables taste like real vegetables. I can eat all the bread I want, and I can feel amazing. And I come home, and
Mm,
every day I told my daughter, like, farmers market. That's the only place we shop. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm not buying
mm,
anything in the supermarket. I can't do it anymore. And I had these conversations while you're in Europe, and everyone says the same thing. Like, I can't believe that your healthcare system, like, when we go to the doctor, we just go to the
right.
doctor. Nobody thinks about it, no matter what it
Right.
is, right? And
Yeah.
so what happens? You have a healthy fucking society, right? They eat
Yeah.
good food, and then when they're sick, they actually can go to the doctor instead of waiting,
Yes.
going, "Oh my God, like, well, I can't afford it. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
wait." And then by then they're so sick, and then their
Exactly.
bills are exorbitant, or they're dying, or whatever, right? Like,
Yes.
but it is night and day. It is night
And
and
the
day.
absolute irony of that is that we think, oh, we can't afford healthcare. But first of all, we can, because all the other
Yeah.
countries are doing it. So yes, we
Mhm.
can. It's a choice. But also, we end up paying more for all of the bad incomes, like outcomes, I mean.
Yeah.
So the people who are using the ER like a doctor, because that's all they've got. They don't have a
Yep.
doctor. They can't afford a doctor. So they go to the ER. All of these things are incredibly raised costs, and our system set up with insurance companies that are profit based. It's in their profit based decisions to say deny care to people. Which,
Yep.
why does fucking capitalism have to ruin everything? And that's what it does. And so capitalism ruins healthcare because it takes something that is a human right, healthcare, just
Yep.
like when capitalism is into water, human right to have clean drinking water, and it turns it to profit. And then the decisions are all based on who's making money, and are they making enough, and what were last quarter's profits, and what are the quarter's profits, and shareholders, what are shareholders getting, like all of the things that matter, the people are removed from the decision, and it's all about profits. And so when people keep trying to scare you with the big bad boogeyman socialism, what they're really saying is, I'm going to lose money if you have human rights and civil rights and healthcare and food that's safe to eat. And because that's what it's about. It's not
Yeah.
about, is socialism bad or good, or is this
Yeah.
socialism? Socialism means that we come together as a community, and we make sure that all of us have what we need to survive, to thrive in this world, whether it's, the most prosperous person, or the person who maybe has all kinds of disabilities and does not fit into capitalism's model. Do they not deserve food, water, clean air? And boy, I'm on my soapbox
I
again.
know.
And when we're making these decisions purely based on profit, we're poisoning the water, because all
Yep.
the EPA, we're gutting it. So we're making things worse. We're poisoning the water. We're not dealing with climate change because we need big oil, to oil and gas to make money. So we're killing the planet, which, where do we think we're going? Like,
Yeah.
Musk is trying to build a condo on Mars, but most of us can't afford that. So where do we think we're going to go when we destroy this planet? And
Right.
we're sitting around, talking about how high the stock market was,
Yeah.
but now we have no food and no water and no home, and our
Well,
land is flooded and crops can't grow, and we've killed the bees. And
even the Maha moms, right, can be a little radical, but I believe in so much of what they're about, especially around the food and what we're doing to the food. But even they are like, wait, what the fuck, right?
yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah,
The whole EPA, like, pulling that down, like, And then you heard what happened with the Supreme Court, right? So they just gave one to glyphosate. Yeah,
Yeah.
they said no, we can't control that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
really?
They
Really?
are up there spraying that in Tahoe. We live
Yeah.
in the Sierra foothills. They are spraying it in Tahoe, killing things, and not just it's not just that they're killing what's there now, but that's going into the water. That's having all kinds of like it's so short-sighted. Yeah, we killed off some weeds or whatever. It's this decision, again, it comes back to capitalism. It's the decision for profits in this quarter and absolutely ignoring the damage we are doing for the future, for our children, for our grandchildren, for ourselves, when we do these things that we know are proven carcinogenic, proven to be destroying the watershed, proven, and yet they're just
And
going off.
and you're wondering why I'm angry. And you're
Yeah.
wondering why I'm angry, right? Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
food, it's the water, it's the air
right.
we breathe. It is
Yeah,
everywhere. It is everywhere.
yeah,
And so as much as we can to avoid it, it is almost
yeah,
impossible, especially in the United States of America. And you wonder why people are fleeing to Europe,
yeah,
right? Affordability, the food's clean, right?
yeah.
Like two basic fundamental reasons
Right.
why I
Civil
live
rights
there.
exist. There are,
Right. Oh,
I know the
happiness.
LGBTQIA plus community, trans community in general, the administration's tried to label them as terrorists with absolutely, I mean, it's just such a made up boogeyman theory. People
Yeah.
are looking for places that are safe to live in the world.
Yeah.
We're
So,
really, we're just, we're really screwed the pooch in America right now. And I do believe people are starting to wake up to some of it. May it not be too late. May we save this country. It's so ironic that we are celebrating 250 years of America next week, and yet it's part of it feels like it's a wake for a country that's circling the drain. The irony of it, and especially the unwillingness to look at, I mean, 250 years of America and how much of that, the first 100 years of it included slavery. Women had no rights, women couldn't vote, even, up to very recently, certainly, Debbie and my childhood, women couldn't get credit cards. There still is redlining and other racist policies in our markets, in our lending policies, and our real estate, right up to this last recession, still seeing it better, worse outcomes for people of color. Like, if we don't look at these things, we can never heal these things. So to stand out and just want to put off fireworks and say, yay, America, without saying we could do so much better, and let's do it. Let's do it. We're all like, when one of us suffers, we all suffer. Like, whether it's in a doctor's waiting room, or in the streets, or in our homes, in this country, we are all one. We're the Appalachia, where people are living in just crazy poverty, in California, with so many people unhoused because housing is so unaffordable. Like, there's problems all over this country, and we could be solving them instead of pretending they don't exist, or making
yeah.
them worse, actively making them worse. Hey, we just wanted to take a quick moment to tell you about something very exciting that Debbie and I and our team have been working on for literally years. And that is our Cour Tools app, which is now available at the Google Play Store and at the Apple Store. And you can sign up for it now, and you will get access to all the tools we've been talking about on the podcast.
And if you're an early adopter of Cour Tools, you can get a VIP price for $49 for a lifetime. That's
Lifetime.
right.
Buy it once, and we'll keep updating it too.
Yes. So we're super excited about this. Go to Apple Store, go to Google Play, and purchase it now.
Cour Tools, COUR, capital TOOLS.
Go get it. So on that note, fuck cancer.
Which one?
Fuck
cancer. Fuck capitalism.
I'm still smiling, and Marci's helping me work through this, and she promised me a little treatment. So I think you still up for that, or you too
Absolutely.
angry?
And So when Debbie says treatment, what we're talking about is it's an affirmative. There's a few things we call it in New Thought, which is my spiritual background and Debbie's as well. And one is spiritual mind treatment. So treatment is like it's a scientific form of prayer, if you will. But also for those of you who are atheists or who maybe are triggered by the word prayer, it's not a pleading, beseeching to someone out there. It's a practice of treatment for ourselves. So when we say treatment, it's about reminding ourselves of the truth of who we are. And it's not something we've done on the show before, but it's something I do often and do with other people, and I know it works. And so I encourage you to just listen to this, allow that which resonates with you to come in, and just try to be open to it. Try to have an openness. You can listen to this and be like, that is not for me. That's okay. But give it a chance. Be open. And especially anyone who is dealing with either a cancer diagnosis or any kind of medical diagnosis right now, or anyone who is stressed or concerned or feeling absolutely overwhelmed by the world right now. And I might have just covered about 97% of the country. So,
Yes.
so here's how we do this. We sit comfortably, similar to meditation. We've done a lot of meditation on the show. So find a comfortable place to sit. I like to sit upright. I like to know that my spine is straight. Sometimes I envision a string that's going from when I'm sitting from my what's called your root chakra. It's the base of your spine, and this string comes from there, and it goes right up your spinal column, and then right up through the top of your head, which we can call the crown chakra, and then just leading up to whatever you think of as the divine or the universe or that energy that the whatever brought you here. It could be science, it could be nature. So think of that imaginary string that is just pulling you up, and that sort of is an uplifting position to be in. And then if it's comfortable for you, allow your eyes to close. If you don't want your eyes closed, you can also just sort of blur your vision, or you can pick something to focus on, like a candle or an object in your space. The idea is that you're focusing in on one thing. You're bringing your focus to that one space, and to allow your mind to open up. And so from this space, we receive a deep breath in, filling your lungs, filling your belly, slowing the breath, which is going to slow down and calm your nervous system. And take 3 deep breaths in and out at your own pace. This is signaling your body to calm, to settle, and also to become awake and aware in this divine instant. This instant right now, we call it the power of now. This instant is the place where we are at choice. You can't change the past. You cannot change the future, but you get to choose right now how you are going to show up in the world. So I'm encouraging you right now to breathe, to become present and open to what is for you. And the other thing that we do is we focus on this divine energy, that which created you. And so if that feels like science to you, like biology, like nature, focus on that the absolute divine unfoldment of you showing up on the planet. If that's God, if that's a word that you use, if it's God, if it's the universe, if it's the divine, whatever resonates for you, we're all walking our own path to the divine, whatever that looks like. And so wherever you are, you're welcome here in this space where you're opening to your oneness with the divine. And then we can know that it is here for us, whatever it is, science, nature, God, and it is connecting each and every one of us in this space where we know our oneness, where we know the beauty of all of us, that there is no us and them. There is only us, all of us. We are us. We are one. We are connected. And so from this space of connection, we know that which created us loves us and wants all the best for us. And so we can say yes to the good that is ours. And that good is abundance and divine health and joy and kindness and empathy and resources, whether it's food or clean water, a home, friends, relationships, all of the resources that we need to show up as our best self because we came here with purpose. We came here for a reason. And so everything that we need is here for us. And we just have to turn towards it and say, yes, yes, I received this with gratitude. And that's the next piece, that gratitude for all the good. So we look around and we feel that good and we know that good and we know that it is flowing easily to us always and that we have just to turn towards it and say yes and thank you. I'm so grateful. And when we know this for ourselves, we're knowing it for each other too. So we're knowing it for our children and our parents and our brothers and sisters and our coworkers, our community, everyone, the people that we meet at work and at home, at the store, at the bookstore, wherever we go. We are all one and we're knowing this goodness for all. And so when we are open to it and focused on it and in gratitude, we are magnetizing it. We are magnetizing ourselves to more of this good when we focus on that. And so right now, I know for anyone who is experiencing any kind of a frightening diagnosis, whether it be cancer or some other disease or something that is showing up in your body, in your earth suit, in this form that we show up on planet Earth, I am just knowing that it's being released. Whatever is not serving your highest and best right now is being released. It's flowing out from the cells and it's just disappearing. It's dissipating out into the environment, not to be picked up by someone else, but just to be released. And your body is receiving healing energy, clean water, good food, and a vibration of wholeness and a high consciousness that is flowing in as and through you right now for each and everyone who's listening now and for those you know and love who you are bringing to mind right now. And then I also know for anyone who is feeling overwhelmed, fearful, anxious, afraid, alone, isolated, frightened, I'm just knowing a sense of ease and calm and joy and knowingness that all is well, that there are big things unfolding on the planet, and that right now there's a lot of energy that feels chaotic, feels frightening, that is inequitable, that is unkind. And yet there is something bigger unfolding, a better world, and that we can all be part of that. And we can know that we can't necessarily see the details, and we don't have to because the unfoldment is happening on a higher level, and we don't have to make it happen. What we do is we open up to what's ours to do. And so what's yours to do today might just be to smile at someone else, to hold an elevator door for someone, to call someone who you know is struggling, to pet a dog, to feed the cat, to get out of bed, to stay in bed if that's the best you've got, and just give yourself some grace. Find what's yours to do and allow yourself to experience it just as the best you've got now. And if today is not a good day, that's okay too. Take care of yourself and know that tomorrow's a new day and that this too shall pass and that something better is unfolding. A world that works for everyone is what we all desire and what we can all be part of when we all say yes to it one at a time. So today I know that you just breathe into what's yours to do today. And if it's big, do it with joy, do it with confidence. And if it's smaller, do it with joy and do it with confidence. And if the best you can do is just to get through the day, then do that and be proud of yourself. And so I just send gratitude out to know that everyone who's taken the time to do this exercise with us is receiving exactly what they need to receive, getting what's theirs to receive and being uplifted by it or being shown what's next for them. And that this is unfolding for others at later times, and that it's like a vibration that we send out individually, and it creates a ripple that creates a wave that creates change in the world for the better. And that this is how we do it, and this is how we show up each and every day. And so whatever you're going through, you're not alone. And I just hope you know that you have what you need to walk through it. And if you don't feel it now, know that it's coming later and that you are not alone and that you are loved and you are divine and you are worthy. And that's why you're here. And so, with great gratitude for everyone here who's listening, everyone who's feeling this later, maybe listening to it another day, or anyone who's feeling this and being uplifted and then taking that vibration out, I know that this good work is being done right now. And so I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm grateful to know that all is well and something better is unfolding right now. And so, with great joy, with a knowingness that it is done, I release this word into a divine law that will make it manifest. And so we can let that go. And so I just say, and so it is.
And so it is.
And so it is. So take a deep breath, receive what's yours to receive, and then take it out there into the world. And know you're not alone.
All right. Thank you, Marci.
Thank you, Debbie. And thank you to all of our listeners. We love you. And we're just sending you the best. We will see you next week. Hey, Warrior Parent Podcast fans, these last 2 episodes that we're doing are about cancer. Debbie's getting very vulnerable and sharing something. And it makes us really think that we'd love to hear from you. What are your experiences? Are you going through this right now? Has someone that you love gone through it? Or is someone you love going through it? Or, what are your thoughts around these big medical diagnoses and all the things that go with it? Particularly for most of us, a lot of our listeners, I believe, are moms and women, but anyone, what are your feelings about it? What is it bringing up? What are things that surprised you? What we would love is if you would email us, and you can email us at my email, which is Marci, Marci, at Cour Experience, and Cour is COUR. It's the French word for heart. So courexperience.org. Send us an email. We'd love to just have your input, share it on the show, and then maybe even have a further chance to reach out to you and maybe get your thoughts recorded. If you would be willing to participate, we'd be really love to hear that.
And if you just appreciated Marci's spiritual mind treatment and you might want something like that for yourself in your healing journey, Marci is the master and she'd be happy to help you with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I really do love doing that with and for people. I've had training to do that. I have a certification as a New Thought practitioner. And if that's something that I could make for you, create for you, send to you either in writing or recording, man, I'd love to do that. So yeah, reach out. We want to hear from you. So again, Marci at courexperience.org. Reach out and let us know what you're thinking about this topic or any topic, or even if you have ideas for something you'd like us to talk about. We want to hear from you.
And now for your core mental health break. This is your opportunity to take a moment to support your mental wellness, your peace of mind, your own ease and grace. Take some time every day to support your mental health. You deserve it, and it matters. Today's journaling prompt is, what I love about myself is. So get out your journal, get out a piece of paper, use your phone, and write those words. What I love about myself is, and then start writing, folks. Don't be modest. This is just for you. This is for you to acknowledge and feel gratitude for the things that you like about yourself. Start where you can, and I encourage you to keep adding and adding. Enjoy your journaling. Thanks for listening to the Warrior Parent Podcast, which is a production of our nonprofit, Cour Experience, who also creates and distributes Cour tools. You can find us at courexperience.org. Make sure you join us next week for another informative conversation to help you and your family show up mindfully, purposefully, and joyfully with each other and in your community.
Our Core Tools platform consists of a number of proven tools and techniques that are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, and overwhelm in spite of what's going on in your world. We want to thank Samuel Hale, LLC, for sponsoring this podcast. Technical and marketing support comes from Inspire Your Brand. Our podcast editor is Justin Beeden. Opinions expressed by guests do not necessarily reflect those of the hosts, the producers, or the financial supporters. I'm Debbie DiManno.
And I'm Marci Mitchell. Thanks for listening. If you resonate with the idea of creating a community to help support kids and families, won't you join us by following the podcast and sharing this episode? You can even write a review. It truly does take a village, and we appreciate you.